Hi, Nancy Burt-Preece here, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So I'm actually creating this in August, but this is going to be for some of my September classes because I'm going to do one holiday card in September, 2 in October, 4 in November, and 4 in December because it just doesn't seem like we get enough time to do them. So here's the one we're going to use and create today. Here's all my contact information. I am using Jar of Joy, and the sentiment on the inside is from Snowflake Kisses. This is from the mini catalog September to December. I can't show you the inside yet, but I can tell you I love it. So let me show you what you need, and here's the inside. You could pick whatever sentiment you wanted. I just put winter's warmer when we're together. A couple little snowmen. So I have a 4 1/4 by 5.5. Nope, 4 1/4 by 11. Scored at 5.5 balmy blue. My inside white, which is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm using the postage stamp, and it's the biggest one in the perennial postage dies. I'm using Beautiful Bokeh. I'm kind of running low for my classes, so I'm going to use this for my other card. I still think it looks nice, and it is 3.5 by 4 3/4. Then you need some scrap white, which I stamped in Memento, my snowman already. And I need a strip of 1/2 inch white and 3/4 inch white. I used some of the snowflakes from the Snowflake Kisses dies to add. And then, of course, I'm using my Jar of Joy punch. No, Sweet Jar punch. Okay, I think I got it now. So what am I going to do first? I'm going to use a little balmy blue and add a scarf for my little guy here. Here's how this hat, that little strip on the top is for the hat, and then the bottom part is for the scarf. So while I'm stamping, I'm going to get my inside in Blueberry Bushel. My two colors are Balmy Blue and Blueberry Bushel. I am going to stamp Winter is Warmer when we're together, and maybe I'll stamp it straight. You never know. Much better than last time. Then in my Memento, I'm going to stamp 2 snowmen. And last time, I'm going to make them closer together, because if you're together, it's warmer, even for snowmen. So I kind of like that better. I didn't think of doing that until the second card. You know, I always make it, and then I come up with better ideas, you know. Now I'm going to add my scarf to the top in Balmy Blue. Now I can put my Balmy Blue away. And here's what I'm going to do. I saw this. I don't know who did this. You know, I watch so many, it's hard to tell. And if that's a little bit crooked, I just add a little bit there. I came around and just, whoever did this, and I watched so many, I'm not sure, just added a little bit of extra blue along the bottom and along the snowman, just to kind of pop it a little bit. Okay. The last thing I'm going to do is add, you got to have a little carrot nose. There we go. So I can go ahead and adhere that inside my card. Remember, when you use blends, they do show through. So it's important to put it someplace where it's going to be covered up. You're not going to see it because it's on the inside of the card. All right, there we go. I can go ahead and add this on the outside. Add this. I like this, the two blues together. I think it looks really pretty. This has a little yellow and some other colors in it, but I still think it looks good with the blue. Now I have my punch. When I have it in my classes, I wasn't even thinking when I did this, is I will have it as a strip as opposed to what I have right here, because that will make it easier to punch and you won't have so much extra going everywhere. Yep, see what I mean? I'm kind of wasting. I'll just kind of rip that off. All right. Now, if you can't, here's a tip. I love doing it on camera. If you can't figure it out, put a little bit of a adhesive there. Go like that. I just made a handle so that I can hold it and get it organized inside the punch. So it's an easy way. Just add a scrap and you got a handle. I went ahead and stamped or punched out in Blueberry Bushel my little top. Oh gosh, look at this. I'm like, why is that here? I never glued that on. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to pop it up. Golly gee, folks. Aren't you glad I'm doing this on camera? Okay. I'm like, why do I have two jars? That's why. So I'm going to pump that up. There we go. Now, for this one, hopefully I didn't lose my big snowflake. Oh. Well, if I did, I will get one. Oh, I found it. Fell on the floor. Awesome. If you come to my class, you're going to be lucky because you're going to have a sticker. I'm going to make these into stickers, or my person that preps for me. So all you have to do is tear off the back and adhere. But I did not make it a sticker right now. So I'm just going to put that over in the corner. I am going to stamp on here in Blueberry Bushel, sending a jar of cheer. I'm going to go as far as I can over. Then I'm just going to close this up because I've been known to dump things in it. And I would say if you make a 4-inch strip on both the blueberry and the white, that'll give you plenty of room. I'm going to adhere it together. Now, I had a happy accident that landed like that. And I went, I kind of like it on an angle. So I know this one I have to start. So I have to kind of start the angle here. I'm going to start at the corner and cut at an angle. Now I can kind of lay that on there. And if you want it, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm kind of, see where my finger is? I'm going to kind of cut at an angle there. Is it perfect? It is not. But it gives you a good sense. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that. And every time I make one, can you see? They're not always the same. They just aren't. I'm not good at that. I could really organize and get it completely the same, but I'm really okay with it not being the same. I'm putting a teeny tiny bit of glue here. And I'm going to put my jar lid. Oh, I didn't add a little bit more around him. I didn't add his nose. Just adds a little bit of interest. I'm going to put a little bit on his nose. I'm going to pop this up. I like this beautiful bokeh paper because I think it looks cool. There's something else. Did you notice I didn't do? Did you notice it? This poor snowman needs a little bit of snow. So I would recommend doing this before you put it on, but you know, sometimes we just forget. So I like both of them. I probably like that one better, but I actually kind of like this too. The next thing, if you're going to use little snowflakes and you don't have a wonderful person like I do who's going to prep it, I would just put a dot of glue as small as you can make it. Adhere that. And do the same thing down here. Dot of glue. Adhere that. The last part we're going to do is add metallic gem to the top of our jar. Uh-oh, don't do that. Isn't that a cute card? So if you come to one of my classes in the month of September, this is the card we're going to be making. So I hope you enjoy. Have a great day and take care.